What we know is that children of incarcerated parents have a much higher likelihood of being incarcerated in a juvenile detention facility by the age of 12. They have a 1 in 6 chance. What that creates is just the downhill spiral that results ultimately in adult criminality.
The third annual Community Criminal Justice Days event kicked off Thursday at Eastern Menonite University. There are 22 workshops being held during the two-day event where more than 300 people are scheduled to attend. The organizers say this year's theme is breaking the cycle.
Children are traumatized when mom and dad go to jail or prison. The bonds are broken. They are cared for by various caregivers with so much instability in their lives that they start to act out in school. They're labeled. They start to live to the label. They drop out at tremendous rates and turn to the streets.
Dr. Nancy Insco is the executive director and founder for Reform and Solutions. Insco is also an organizer of the criminal justice event.
All of us here at this conference believes that we can end these intergenerational cycles, but it takes a lot of resources and it takes the community to want to wrap their hands and their arms around these folks and work actively as a collaboration in order to end this intergenerational cycle.
According to Insco, there are entire families incarcerated over a period of decades. In her 35 years of working within the penal system, she has seen up to 20 or more family members incarcerated.
We're really excited because we believe that this theme is so relevant. If we can keep people out of the criminal justice system and end mass incarceration, then we will really have been successful.
Jane Doherty is EMU's executive director of the Center for Justice and Peace Building. Doherty says they are partnering with the Institute for Reform. She added she's looking forward to the candidate forum on Friday.
I think it's great that they do this conference and that they're pulling people together who work inside of the criminal justice system and outside of the criminal justice system to transform a system that's really broken and needs a lot of changes. And we're excited to be partnering with them and hope to do it again in the future. I also think it's great that they bring the candidates in before the election so people can actually hear them speak about these issues, which are very important in the way we choose our delegates.
Doherty clarified what peace building means for the EMU group.
We define peace building very large. I think some people think of it as, high-level negotiations to end wars. And for us, we've always taught peace building as something that everybody's doing at all levels of society. So I think that changing a criminal justice system that's broken and that is incarcerating people willy-nilly at different rates, and we have this mass incarceration problem, that's a problem. That's a problem of violence, very much the way war is a problem of violence.
Harvey Yoder attended the event. Yoder is a member of the Valley Justice Coalition.
What I'm really excited about is just the kind of networking that happens here with so many people with similar concerns to mine with regard to the need for criminal justice reform. Just sharing with each other, learning from each other, pooling together ideas, getting each other's cards, and thinking of ways we can work together better in this community.
He says criminal justice reform is an overlooked issue.
It's an easy thing just to pass by and not think about people who are incarcerated. They're out of sight, out of mind. And yet this is taking a huge toll on our communities in terms of just the sheer amount of tax money that it takes to incarcerate people. And we've got to find some creative alternatives for everyone's benefit.
A candidate forum is scheduled to be held Friday at 4 p.m. in EMU's Sutter Science Center auditorium. Afterwards, at 6:30 p.m., there will be a networking event at Pale Fire Brewery on Liberty Street. In Harrisonburg, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.